Kia ora. First ramble for a little while, sorry. Today is Friday, 30th of September 2022, and Dawn and I are now in Tennessee. Technically we were in Tennessee yesterday, but we've brought down the fifth wheel. As you can see off in the distance there, that's the fifth wheel trailer. And then the second trip we brought down totes and tools and all manner of stuff in the truck and trailer, and the car is also stuffed full as well. We have a barn in there to put up, and a whole bunch of things. So yeah, it's been a very busy, 24 hours I guess is probably the best way of putting it. We came down after work on Wednesday, drove our 375 miles, I think it was, with the RV in tow, and arrived at god awful o'clock, and in the morning on Thursday set up, just the initial setup, which is really, we've still got levelling and bits and pieces to do yet, and then turned around and drove back up, slightly longer trip, 384 miles if you must be specific, actually 383, from where we are back to Ohio. And then we loaded up, the trailer was already loaded, had some issues that we had to deal with around the trailer, as one does, and basically arrived in the wee hours of the morning on Friday, today, at god awful o'clock in the morning, I think about 1:30 or something. So Dawn has actually crashed out, and I'm up taking the dog for a walk and orientation. So I'm not going to keep this particularly long today. Probably going to get more than your fair share for anyone who's watching this of just stuff that's actually going on. But I'm standing at the entrance to our driveway. Not a lot here. I mean, really, let's be honest, it's just a bunch of land that's been cleared out, and it's all the trees and debris that all got uprooted and piled by Andy and co. You had to bear in mind that it's been a couple of months since, hey Kira, it's been a couple of months since we did the clearing, in Dawn's Phase 0 video. So, and we haven't had an opportunity to come back, so there's a bit of a leap of faith that we wouldn't come back to squatters or goodness knows what. Someone's been camping or whatever. But anyway, I'm going to make this particularly long ramble this morning because I'm still a bit hoarse and got a lot to do today, I guess. It's where our home site will eventually be. It seems to have held up pretty well. There's obviously been some rain and water and some settling in places, so yeah, it's pretty much what we expected. But all in all, seems to be pretty much where we left it. So very bare. For my friends who watch this who are thinking I'm completely crazy, you are probably entirely correct. We have so much to do, and when we said that we were doing this, then some of you who said, well, you're absolutely crazy, you are probably right. There's probably a high degree of crazy involved in this, but if you have something that you want to do, try and do, genuinely want to try and do, particularly for those of us who are on the other end of that age block, you really got to just make the attempt. And if you don't succeed, at least you made the attempt. If you do succeed, well, extra kudos, I guess. We're not sure exactly how things are going to play out. We're highly optimistic, but there's no misassumptions that there is excuse my French, a metric crap ton of stuff that needs to be done. So we shall see how this works out. Anyways, I was going to say we had our first night here, but really, Dawn still crashed, which is great. Our first few hours. So, woohoo! Tonight will be our first night. But yeah, it's lovely here. It's very, very peaceful, very quiet. Bit of a hubbub even here you can still hear way off in the distance, all the morning traffic on 40. I don't think that's really avoidable. There's a lot of trucks and things, and they just generate noise. But it's nothing more than kind of little white noise way off in the distance, and I mean way, way, way off in the distance. We were pretty quiet here last night. We came in and disturbed a possum, so some of the local wildlife were obviously around. Anyway, I'm going to go for an extended walk and get some exercise, stretch my legs, because we've been, 18 hours of driving is 18 hours of driving, and orient Kira. Isn't that right, Kira? We tangential. We opted to good girl. We opted to bring her down earlier because the kids have enough on their plates as it is with, and by kids I mean they're all young adults. With learning new life skills and making sure that they get to work on time and feed each other and all that kind of stuff. So we've gotten rid of our chickens. Oh, not gotten rid of, but our neighbour wanted our chickens, so that's all done. So really we're pretty much, apart from some cats back in Ohio, we're pretty much sans pets, except for Kira, who's probably going to get very spoiled. Isn't that right, darling? Kira, what's out there? Is it a noisy animal? Okay, I'm going to call this vid. Hope you all have a great day. As we kind of settle in a little more, there'll be some video footage and things going up. And a friend coming around tomorrow. He's going to crash over, and we'll probably dig holes and put solar up and some other bits and pieces. Dawn's got some stuff to do around the Self-Reliance Festival today and over the weekend, so there's a lot happening, and I'm off work on PTO Monday, Tuesday, so Dawn and I will be picking up stuff that we left behind, and not in the heat of the moment, but falls into the, oh, I thought you packed that, or oh, blast, we forgot about those categories, which will be annoying until our next trip back up to Ohio, when we will rectify that. But for now, there is some stuff that we brought down, like embarrassingly, let's lighten the load on the grill by pulling out all the grill plates and putting them in a box, so that we will basically bring them down when we put the other thing in the box, which didn't actually go in the box, and therefore we didn't actually bring the grill plates down, meaning I have my nice brand new grill down here, which I cannot use yet because I still do not have the grill plates. Things like that. Logistics. from a strategic view is one thing, but from a tactical another. Anyway, I'm rambling again. All right, take care, have a good one. Be well. Bye.